What is the easiest way to make $1 million?
I made my money the old-fashioned way. I got run over by a Lexus.
Money pleasy.
Once I read somewhere, you gotta find a way, doesn't matter what, to get $5 from people. Once you accomplish that and you hit a milestone of 1.000, hire a guy to do the exact same thing but give him $5 per hour and keep it going.
I hate to admit it, but I once fell for one of those work-from-home schemes that I saw in a classified ad. I sent him the $10 and they sent me back a piece of paper that told me to put ads in different newspapers telling people that for $10 you would teach them how they could make money from home, and when they send you $10, send them a photocopy of this piece of paper.
A printer. No, not print money. Sell 1 ounce of black ink.
There is a reason printers had the option, rich black, in the past. Sucked up enough color ink to make HP rich. Marry someone with greater than $2 million.
And don't get a prenup *.
If my Facebook feed is accurate, MLMs obviously, S.
The trick is to do all of them.
If you're European, collect 2 million plastic bottles. Edit. My brain converts every currency to HRK because of where I'm from, so the answer works if you look at it that way. You get 50 lipas for every bottle in Croatia, comes to 0.080 cents a bottle. You collect 2 million bottles, you get 1 million kunas. I can't do math to save my life, so you'll have to calculate the rest yourself and convert to dollars, unfortunately.
Now this is an idea that holds water.
Steve Martin, link.
All I ever wanted was an honest week's pay for an honest day's work. Steve Martin.
I don't know the whole process, but I guess you print them.
Weimar Republic, is that you?
Most people will make $1 million with little problem. If you work for 30 years, that's only about $33,000 per year. The trick is keeping it.
Get a job in the US making $45,000 per year, move to Mexico, spend only $15,000 per year, be rich.
Invent your own currency and also name it dollars. Set the exchange rate as $1 equals 1 million new dollar. Get $1 and convert.
Genius.
Ask 1 million people for $1.
There is indeed someone who did that, link. And he made $1,037,000 and change.
Marry a rich person.
That's a whole lot more effort than having rich parents.
I'm scrolling and ready with pen and paper, but so far the most realistic plan for me would be to suck cock.
Sometimes the best answers in life are right under our nose.
Start with 2 million and open a restaurant. Poof, now you have 1 million.
I always heard it is the best way to make a small fortune, is to start with a large fortune and buy a boat.
Make $1, then repeat 1 million times. Easy. Edit. Even 999,999 times. My math is bad, but things get better.
Where's your mum gonna find 1 million guys though?
The easiest way to make 1 mil is to deposit $5K into an SP 500 index fund and contribute $5K a year for the next 30 years assuming historical interest rate. This is why literally any retirement plan, no matter how little you plan to contribute, will be life-changing once you retire. This is why compound interest is the most powerful force in the world. Since this got way too big, disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Principal, interest rates, and results may vary. Investing always come with inherent risk. Do your own research before investing.
A lot of people in the comments are conflating easy with fast. This is the answer. Easiest way is far from the fastest way. Get rich slowly.
Give the credit card info to that Nigerian king.
I would, but I already send all my money to a Spanish prisoner. He is very rich though, so I'm sure I will have all the money I need, as soon as he gets out.
To inherit it.
Apparently Charles David Koch used to tell this story. I am paraphrasing. The way I became rich. When I was only 12 years old, my dad gave me an apple. But instead of eating the apple, I sold the apple to a classmate for $0.25, and with the money I bought 2 apples. Then I sold the 2 apples. I kept going like this until I was 18 years old and inherited $100 million. Edit. Got the wrong Koch brother. Source. Link.
Suck 20,000 cocks at $50 a cock. This has turned out to be my most upvoted and replied to comment. Who knew that the economics and logistics of professional cock sucking would be such a popular topic?
In a row?
Write a book entitled How to Make $1 Million and Sell It for $1 Million. People buy blank canvas for millions, why not this?
This is a decent point. The average citizen is convinced self-help books will fix all of their problems. Write, How to Become a Millionaire, and you'll become one. Following the steps will not.
Honestly, the quickest and more reliable way to do it for a normal person would be to throw every single penny you can into index funds, S&P 500, Roth IRAs, and your employer-matched 401k if you're lucky enough to have one. While even that's a gamble, it's the quickest and most reliable way to do it. Also, networking is the way to go if want to earn it faster. You have to be surrounded by people who have done it and/or can provide you with opportunities to capitalize on. I have friends who schmooze with the right people and make poo happen. It's weird the personality you need for that. It's a mix of always being on, having the right amount of aggression, and a firm understanding that those people aren't really your friends, but you have to act like they are for as long as you plan to be well connected. The super successful people I know don't only have a few friends. They have tons of friends that require constant tending to in superficial ways. Sort of like tending to a garden. That makes them sound sort of slimy, and many are, but many aren't. They just know the game. I've never fully tried this, but I've never had great luck forming relationships with wealthy and well-connected people for networking purposes. It's like I give off a pheromone where they know I shop for clothes at Marshall's and use coupons.
Invest $1 billion in Dogecoin. It'll become $1 million real quick.
It's dropping. I have a 12k loss right now.
You break into Tiffany's at midnight. Do you go for the vault? No, you go for the chandelier. It's priceless. As you're taking it down, a woman catches you. She tells you to stop. It's her father's business. She's Tiffany. You say no. You make love all night. In the morning, the cops come and you escape in one of their uniforms. You tell her to meet you in Mexico, but you go to Canada. You don't trust her. Besides, you like the cold. 30 years later, you get a postcard. You have a son and he's the chief of police. This is where the story gets interesting. You tell Tiffany to meet you in Paris by the Trocadero. She's been waiting for you all these years. She's never taken another lover. You don't care. You don't show up. You go to Berlin. That's where you stash the chandelier.
Take out $1 million loan from some loan shark company. Sure, you'll very quickly not have the $1 million anymore and be in debt for the rest of your life, but it's sure easy to do.
Even loan sharks aren't going to approve a loan of $1 million. They'll never see that money back. All the assets you have to seize don't add up to that much.
In the USA we have a thing called a 401k plan. I'm sure other countries probably have something similar. It's a retirement plan offered through your employer where a percentage of every paycheck is withdrawn, pre-tax, and set aside. Many employers match a percentage of contributions, which is free money. Once you're enrolled in the plan, you have to decide how your money will be invested. There's a lot of options and there's no one right answer, so you may want to talk to a financial advisor if you're not sure what to do. But it shouldn't be too hard to get at least a 10% rate of return. When you inevitably leave your employer for greener pastures, you won't be allowed to contribute to that account anymore. The money is still there and growing, but if you want to contribute to a 401k then you'll have to enroll in your new employer's plan. What you can do however is roll over an old 401k into an IRA. You can contribute up to $6,000 per year to your IRA and the contributions are tax deductible. Assuming you work for 40 years and get a decent rate of return on your investments, you should have at least $1 million saved by the time you retire. And you'll have done it automatically with every paycheck. That's what I call easy.
Thanks, moist_creamy_panties for the advice.
Moist enough for you?
Start your own religion.
Op said $1 million, not hundreds of millions.
The stonk that must not be named.
Get a small loan from your father. Edit. How the F have I got 1,000 upvotes on a stupid Donald Trump meme comment?
Thank you for watching. We upload new videos every day, so be sure to come back for more fun. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video.